Hello and welcome to my proprietary trading firm course. In this course, I will teach you how to use a mathematical trading system to be able to pass the challenge and the verification and of course get the founder account in approximately 10 days together. Like you already know if you are into my other programs, here at Trading Busters, we only trade based on probabilities and statistics. So I also brought into this game of proprietary trading firms this type of system to help us getting the account very fast. Let's get a little bit into it at what a proprietary trading firm is. I am pretty sure that you already know about what a prop trading is if you are into this course, but we're just going to have a short repetition. So a prop trading firm will basically going to give you the capital to trade with if you pass their two stages. Most of them, they have two stages. We will say the stage number one is going to be challenge and the stage number two is going to be the verification. So in the stage number one, in the challenge, you are going to buy the account that you're looking for and you have between 5 and 30 days to pass that account. Basically make an 8 or 10% profit target and of course follow also the other rules that the proprietary trading has. If you make the 8% profit target within 30 days, you will pass the challenge and you're going to go into the verification stage where you actually need to make for most of the proprietary trading firms only 5% profit target, but right now you have 60 days, 2 months to be able to achieve this profit target. Of course, also follow the rules that they have regarding daily lose limit and maximum overall loss. So in average, people that get founded, they are going to get founded like within 3 months from the point zero where they actually buy the accounts until they get the founder account. And let's also not forget that if you pass, after you pass and get the founder account, you will be able to withdraw money from your proprietary trading firm account, basically get the profit split. Usually is like 80% you and 20% the prop trading firm, like within 1 month. So basically this process can be from zero to get your first payout can be like 3 to 4 months. Okay, of course, it's not a long period of time if you're thinking that you can, from zero, you can get to $100,000 founder account within 4 months is not that long. But with the system that I developed, we can actually reduce this time to like approximately 10 days, which is mean that in 4 months, using this mathematical trading system, you already withdraw money like 3 to 4 times maybe, and you have instead, let's say, a $100,000 account, you may have already $500,000 within this period of time using this trading system. So that's the most important thing, okay? In the end, it's not really that bad, saying again, to have like a $100,000 account within 4 months. But we also need to take into consideration that is not just about the waiting time. It's not just about the waiting time, okay? So it's about to be consistent. So you will pass this in like 3 to 4 months if you are a very good trader. Because 96% of the people that are applying for a challenge account, for a proprietary trading firm account, 96% of them will fail in the first step, which is the challenge. After that, 2-3% of them, out of them, will also going to fail into the second stage, which is the verification. So only about 1% of them will manage to get the founder account in this average period of time, like 3 to 4 months. So it's really not an easy process. But with this trading system that I will show you in a few minutes at the table, you are going to be able to get your founder account. It doesn't matter if you are a consistent profitable trader or not, it doesn't matter at all. You will get your funded account in an average of 10 days. So now let's get on the table and let's get into it. So before we getting on the board, let me give you a little bit more details about this trading system. So technically speaking, this is an arbitrage trading system. An arbitrage trading system is basically a mathematical formula out of what it doesn't matter what you are doing, you are going to end up in the same place. So into our case, it doesn't matter what you are doing, if you are buying, selling, where the market is gonna go, your trading experience and stuff like that, it doesn't matter at all. You are going to end up all the time in the same place, which is mean getting a funded account. So this type of trading systems are not allowed by the prop firms. Exactly, it's against their terms and conditions. Why it's against their terms and conditions? Because this type of trading system is going to break all their statistics. Before getting into the system formula, let me give you a little bit more details about this. So this trading system, technically speaking, it's an arbitrage trading system. An arbitrage is mean a mathematical formula out of what it doesn't matter what you are doing, what's happening with the market, it's going to go up, down, you buy, sell, whatever, you're going to end up in the exactly same place, and in our case, you will get a funded account. Now, we cannot use this trading system only on one prop firm. The reason for this is that they have some terms and conditions which is not allowed using arbitrage trading system because they consider it's too risky for their business model. So definitely when you know this, you know for sure that the trading system is perfect. We just need to find a way to make it work. And this is what we actually did. We find a way to make this type of trading system working without breaking any terms and conditions for any prop firm. So right now, let's get on the table, on the board to show you what we are talking about. So, like you know, we need 4 challenges accounts. So basically, we need to buy 4 challenges accounts. 4. And out of these 4 challenges accounts, we are going to pass 1 in a very short period of time. Now, the other 3 accounts that will remain, they will not be completely lost. But it's not anymore a mathematical type of things if you're going to recover or not. So you can recover them, you can use our signal services to recover them, but it's not guaranteed anymore, okay? So you may recover it or not. If you recover them, it's just a bonus for you, but the only thing that matters is the results. A funded account in a very short period of time. So to be able to make the system work without breaking any terms and conditions, we are going to use all the time 3 different prop firms. With these 3 prop firms, we are going to buy 4 challenges accounts. Now, for this example, I will choose 3 prop firms. You can use any prop firms you prefer as time as they meet these conditions. So we first of all going to go for the prop firms that has an 8% profit target, and in the end of the video I will also give you an example how you can also pass the ones that they have a 10% profit target. So that's just a bonus for you to get even more and more capital. So the 3 prop firms need to meet these three conditions, three main conditions. And they need to have an 8% profit target or less, of course. They need to have, so let's say 8% profit. %8 profit target. They also need to have a 5% max daily loss. Or less, of course. Or more, sorry. So 5% or more. And 10% overall drawdown. So basically, maximum loss. Or more. Like, for example, one of the prop firm that I choose for this example, they have a 12% maximum overall drawdown. So let's repeat. 8% or less profit target, 5% or more maximum daily loss, 10% or more overall drawdown. The three prop firms that meet those three conditions, and I chose for this example, you can see them right now on the screen. It's My Forex Fund, True Forex Fund, and the Funded Trader. For My Forex Fund, we're going to use their evaluation process. For the True Forex Fund, it doesn't matter because it's only one that meets these conditions. And for the Funded Trader, we will use the Royal Challenge. Now, I'm going to repeat this just to be sure that you understood. You can use any prop firms you prefer as time as they meet these three conditions. So right now, let's get into even more details about the system. First, let's clean the board. For the first step, we have the challenges accounts. So in challenge, we need to make 8% profit target. And with this system, we need to pass the challenge in 2 consecutive winning trades. Now, for this, we are going to use a trade with a risk to reward ratio, risk to reward 1:1. So as an example, you know what is 1:1 risk to reward ratios mean? I mean, you risk, for example, 1% to make 1% profit, okay? Now, we need to make this 8% profit target in 2 winning trades, which is mean we need to risk per trade, our risk per trade, it has to be 4%. So 4% risk. Now, in 2 winning trades in a row, 4 plus 4 equals 8. But you know how it's in trading? We also have some commissions, you know, we also have some spreads to cover. So if we risk exactly 4%, we may not reach 8% profit target, and we may stay somewhere like 7.9 or 7.8%. So that's why our risk per trade is not going to be 4%, but is going to be a 4.3%. So with 4.3% risk per trade, we are going to have an 8.6% profit, which is enough to cover spreads, cover commissions and everything. So we are sure that we're going to have 8% in 2 winning trades. Okay, so we passed. We win 2 times in a row and we pass the challenge. For this system, my recommendation is to trade on US 30, basically the USA indices, Dow Jones, with a stop loss and a take profit at 150 pips. Take profit. Now, let's clarify a little bit this. This system, you will see anyway in the end, it's working on any asset, basically Forex, any Forex pair, Euro, USD, GBP, GPY, it doesn't matter, any Forex pair and any indices or gold, any asset you prefer, okay? You don't need to necessarily use US 30. And this system is also working for any stop loss and take profit in pips you prefer. So as time is a one-on-one. So basically you can have like 50 pips stop loss and take profit. Okay, you can have 100 pips, you can have 300 pips, you can have 20 pips, it doesn't matter. So you can use any asset you like with any amount of pips in your stop loss and take profit as time as it's a one-on-one. Why I actually choose to use US 30 with a stop loss and take profit at 150 pips as an example. I chose this because, you know, let's take for example this 4.3%. 4.3% out of let's say a $200,000 account, which is, you know, it's just, it doesn't matter with what account you will start, you'll get there like very, very short. Okay, so it's like $8,600, this 4.3% on a 200K account, which is mean to risk $8,600 in like 20 pips, for example. That means you need to enter with a huge lot, which is end up in like huge commissions, and also the spread will matter a lot. So that's why it's better to go for a higher amount of pips, for a larger stop loss and take profit, because this allows us to enter with a smaller lot size. And for example, the spread on US 30 is like 1, 2, 3 pips, and 1, 2, 3 pips out of 150, it's basically nothing. Okay, so that's why I recommend, that's one of the reasons why I recommend to trade on US 30. And the second one, this indices is very volatile. So he's going to hit, so this trade is going to hit the stop loss and take profit like in the same day. You'll see this. You know, as in Forex, if we are putting stop loss and take profit, for example, on Euro USD at 150 pips, this it may basically, you know, take like even 2 days until it's going to be reached. So it's literally no problem if the trade will remain open over the night, okay? It's not going to affect us in any way, but it's going to increase the passing time. So you're going to, you know, all the time, you need to wait until the max daily loss will be reset, you'll see. So that's why I'm choosing US 30 with a stop loss and take profit at 150 pips, but you are free to use anything else you prefer. Why we are using only one trade per day? We are using one trade per day because we don't want to break the maximum daily loss. If you remember, you know, the maximum daily loss is 5%. So if we are risking 4.3%, you know, we cannot trade more than once. So every time after our trade is going to be closed, we just waiting for the daily loss to be reset, and then we continue. So basically we just come back the next day each time. First of all, we're going to buy 2 challenges accounts. So we're not going to buy the 4 challenges in the same time. Now we have 3 prop trading firms. So we need to choose first 2 out of these 3 prop firms, and we're going to buy an account for each. Let's say, for example, we are choosing to buy our first account at My Forex Fund, which is going to be MFF. And the second account, account number 2, we're going to buy from True Forex Fund. Again, it doesn't matter which one we buy first. It just has to be out of our chosen 3 prop firms. In our case, My Forex Fund, True Forex Fund, and the funded trader. So, after we buy the accounts, after we board the accounts, we receive the credential through our email or on the dashboards, or depends on the prop firms. And what we need to do is to log in with these credentials on 2 separate devices. So you can use either like a phone and a computer, or 2 phones, a phone or a tablet, or just basically, have 2 MetaTrader 4 interfaces on your laptop or on your computer. Like you can download the MetaTrader 4 from True Forex Fund and another MetaTrader 4 from My Forex Fund. Okay? It doesn't matter where you download the MetaTrader 4 interface from. It's going to work all the time, any MT4 account. It doesn't matter where it's that from. MFF, like for example, you can download TFF MT4 and use the MFF credential to log in into TFF MT4 accounts, okay? MT4 platform. So we need to have 2 separate devices because it's very important to open the trades in the same time. That's the only reason why we need 2 separate devices, and you will understand in the next minutes. We log into the accounts, MFF and TFF, and right now we're going to calculate how much it's 4.3% risk in 150 pips. So you can use a lot size calculator like this one, for example. Let me give you an example how you can actually calculate it. You can use any type of position size calculator, or you can use this one that I am also using. What you do is just select your instrument. If you trade on US 30 on Dow Jones, you select US 30. At the deposit currency, of course, you select your account currency. It's going to be most of the times US dollar. And after that, you don't care what is here. You delete them. And let's say in average, like the price of US 30 is like $32,000. So you can say 32,300, then .00. All the time the pips will be those, like before the dot, okay, like 32,300. You don't take in consideration what is after the dot. So what we need to do, like if we are using a 150 pip stop loss, we just need to put like at open price, for example, 32,300, and for the stop loss price, we put 32,450, you see? So it's just basically, 300 plus 150 equals 450, okay? So this, right now you have 150 pips. Now you introduce your account balance. Let's say you have a $100,000 account. Then at the risk, you can either introduce US dollars or just introduce percentages. Let's say we risk 4.3%. And then we click on calculate. And that's it. You have your position size. It's going to be 28.6. So you can either say 28 or 29. Okay. Some of the brokers are using this type of lot size, like 97% of them, but there are also brokers that are still using standard lots when it comes to US 30 or any other indices. As an example, on My Forex Fund, they have like, you can open 28.6 lots, and you'll have a $4,300 stop loss and take profit in 150 pips. But TFT, the funded trader, for example, they are still using standard lots, which is mean a standard lot is like 10 times less than this type of lot. So if you are using, for example, My Forex Fund and the funded trader, on My Forex Fund, you are going to open a trade buy or sell of 28 lots, 28.6 lots. and you'll have a $4,300 risk per trade, and of course take profit. And for the funded trader, you are going to open 2.86 because they have standard lot, so you're just going to divide it by 10 times less, and you're also going to have their $4,300 risk per trade. The easier way to do is just, to find out what type of lot size the pro firm that you decide to use has. If it has like a lot size like this one, like 99% of them have, or has a standard lot, you can just put a pending order with the lot size that will give you here, and see, put 150 pips stop loss and take profit, and see if it's going to match this amount, okay, in stop loss and take profit. If it's matched this amount, that means that's the correct size. They have like a normal lot size. If it's not going to match, that means you just need to calculate and see the position size that you need to divide, and that's it. So now we have the lot size, which is mean we can open the trades. We are going to enter all the time at the market price, okay? So it's market execution. It's no sell stop, buy stop, sell limit, buy limit. All the time market execution. Basically, we are going to press ourselves buy and sell. So we introduce the lot size that we have into MFF account and TFF account, and what's happened? On one, we are going to go with buy, and the other one we are going to go with a sell. Now, it doesn't matter at all on which you are pressing the buy button or on which you are pressing the sell button. It doesn't matter at all why you are buying or selling. It doesn't matter at all where the market is going to go. If it's going to go up or down, you don't care about this. You just need to introduce the correct lot size, click buy and sell in the same time. So, regarding the hours when you can open the trade, it doesn't matter also. You can open the trade at any time you prefer. But my recommendation for you, especially if you are trading on US 30 with the stop loss and take profit of 150 pips, my recommendation for you is to open the trade around London open trading session. So basically in Europe in the morning. Yes? Because you can be sure that in the afternoon, when basically the US market is going to be open, US 30 is going to move very, very easy 150 pips. So you are going to end up the trading day in the same day. Now, again, it doesn't matter if your trade is not going to close in the same day, because it's no problem, but you're going to lose one trading day. Like your passing time will increase. Normally, the average passing time for us is like 5 days. So the average passing time will increase. Why? Because if you are to open a trade today and the trade will be closed also today, that means over 24 hours, okay, the maximum daily loss will be reset. So tomorrow we can come back and open again a buy and a sell. But if your trade is not going to be closed today and it's going to be closed tomorrow we cannot trade anymore because we need to wait until the max daily loss will be reset. So basically, you see, you lost one trading day. It's not a problem, but it's just going to increase your passing time. That's all. So that's why it doesn't really matter when you are going to open the trade, but it's better if you are going to open the trade around London trading session for the trade to just be closed in the same day, so you don't lose any trading day. Now, the thing that is really important is to open the trades in the same time. That's why we need two different devices. Because if you are using one device, you will open a buy on MFF, and then you just need to swap the accounts or log into TFF, and even if you lose like 5 seconds or 10 seconds, it's still a lot sometime. So we need to just have like a click difference. So you are logged in, you calculate your lot size, you put your lot size into the accounts, and you're just going to like buy and sell. That's it. Just a click difference, buy and sell. Or just on the phone, buy and sell on computer in the same time. So that's why it's important to have two different devices. After we're going to press buy and sell, we're just going to introduce the stop loss and the take profit. So all the time we introduce the stop loss and take profit after both trades are opened. Now, how are we going to calculate the stop loss and take profit? We're never going to put the stop loss and the take profit at the price level. Okay, so it's going to be all the time calculated for each prop firm, for each account, because sometimes we're going to see some difference between broker prices. For example, sometimes the price from the MFF is going to be, let's say, here, and the price for TFF is going to be maybe 10 pips higher. So if we are going to put the stop loss and take profit at the same price, sometime, you know, one of them is going to be reached first. But if we calculate 150 pips for each entry, then they will move 150 pips up and down. Usually this type of price difference are given by gaps at the end of the trading day. Okay, so they will move in the same time 150 pips or 100 pips or whatever up and down, but it's just going to be a price difference. So after we open the buy and the sell, we're going to calculate 150 pips from this level up and down for MFF, and 150 pips from this entry point on TFF. And that's it. So that's very important. Never use the same price for both of them. All the time calculate 150 pips or the amount of pips that you want to put into your stop loss and take profit. If you decide to put only, for example, 50 pips, then you can, you know, like just calculate 50 pips from entry point or this level and 50 pips from this level. Okay? Now, we open the buy and sell, we set up the stop loss and the take profit, and right now only one thing is possible. So during the day or next hours, okay, let's say the MFF is going to, let's say we place on buy on MFF and sell on TFF, and the price today is going to go up on US 30 and is going to hit our take profit, which is mean we are going to make a 4.3%. So it's a plus 4.3%. Automatically, if this one just hit take profit, this one, the sell on TFF, just hit the stop loss, which is mean we lost 4.3%. Okay? Good. Now, what's going on here? Basically, we are stopped trading for the day. We don't trade anymore because if we are going to place another trade, we are risking to breach the maximum daily loss on the TFF account in this case. So we're just going to come back next day after the daily loss limit will be reset on both accounts. You will see this on your dashboard all the time, depending on which prop firm are you using. So we come back next day, and again we are open a buy and a sell. Again, it doesn't matter on which one we are buying, which one we are selling, why we are doing this. So in day 2 we are doing the exactly same things. We are logging into our accounts. We are using the exactly same lot size if we didn't change the stop loss take profit in pips. So we're using the same lot size. We're pressing buy and sell. Again, it doesn't matter why we are doing this. Just need to press buy and sell and then introduce the stop loss and take profit and why. So let's say the next day on the MFF, we are pressing sell. And on TFF, automatically we are pressing a buy. Let's say today the market is going to go again up, and on the MFF sell, we are going to get a stop loss, which is minus 4.3%. Automatically on the TFF buy, we are going to getting a take profit, which is a plus 4.3%. Now, out of 2 trading days, what do we have here? Basically, we just lost the profit from yesterday on the MFF, which is mean we are on 0. And automatically on the TFF account, yes, we made today 4.3%, which is mean we just recovered the loss from yesterday and we are also on 0. Now, let's give this example. First trading day, this is your first trading day. In your first trading day, only one scenario is possible. Let's say this is a MFF account. The MFF account, let's say, is going to go and hit take profit. So automatically it's going to make us a 4.3% profit. And automatically the TFF trade will go in stop loss, so we will have a minus 4.3%. So this is the only scenario possible into our first trading day. Now we are waiting until the daily rules will be reset. We come back tomorrow. And tomorrow again, we are pressing buy and sells, and tomorrow there are 2 scenarios possible. The first scenario, the trade that we hit take profit yesterday is going to hit the stop loss today, which is mean we lost the profit and we come back to 0. And automatically the trade that we open on the other account, it will hit the take profit, so we will recover the loss from yesterday and also going to be back on 0. The second scenario is this. The account that we took take profit yesterday and we have 4.3% profit is going to also hit take profit today. It's going to make us 8.6% profit and we pass the account. And automatically this one is going in loss. So your trading accounts will stay all the time here. 0 plus 4.3% minus 4.3%. All the time is going to stay here, you see? So we're never going to go anywhere else, because if we are going to go with this one, for example, like at minus 8.6%, automatically we passed the other one, okay? So it doesn't matter what you are doing, we just need to trade, because we have an average based on statistics. In average, we are going to hit 2 take profits in a row within like 5 to 6 days. So what we need to have, it's all the time after we are on 0, we just need 2 trades in a row and we passed. So what you need to think about is just the game with flipping the coin, head and tails. So what we need to do is just flip the coin until we either going to get 2 heads or 2 times tails. So it's just, you flip the coin, it's head, tails, and when we hit head, head, or tails, tails, you passed. It doesn't matter which one you hit first 2 in a row, because you passed anyway. So that's exactly what we have here, okay? Based on statistics, you're going to hit that like within few days. Now, if you pass, you can pass like in 2 days with no problem, but you still need to have, for most of the prop firms, this one that I give as an example, they have a minimum 5 trading days. So you made 8.6% profit target, you passed everything, but you still need to open like 0.01 lot on Euro USD or GBP, GPY or whatever forex pair you want, open and close in the same time, just to have there the number of trading days, okay? And after you have 5 minimum trading days and 8%, over 8% profit target, you passed, and they will just give you the credential for the verification. Now, let's finish with this. So let's say we are back on 0 here. Yes, right now we are on 0 on both of the accounts. The next day we open a buy on MFF and we hit 4.3% take profit plus. Then we have TFF, a sell. We have a minus 4.3%. Oh, then we have again the next day. The next day, let's say we are hitting the take profit on the same account. Let's say a sell on MFF plus 4.3% and a buy, of course, on TFF minus 4.3%. So in the end, you see, we just hit 2 winning trades in a row, and now we have around 8.6%. So we passed, and this one is minus 8.6, so we failed. You also can recover this account, but it's going to be harder. It's not mathematical anymore. So you see, you just hit 2 in a row and you pass. That's it. After you passing, and you also have the 5 trading days, they will send you the credentials for the next stage, which is the verification. Now, after we pass this, we need to buy the other 2 accounts. You remember there are 4 accounts in total from 3 different prop firms. So let's say we passed, let's say here we passed on MFF, yes? You see? So we passed on MFF. So if we passed the challenge for the MFF, we are going to buy all the time for the others 2. So in our case, if we passed MFF, we're going to buy the account number 3 and the account number 4. The account number 3 will be for TFF, the one that we just lost. And the account number 4 is going to be from TFT, the other one that we didn't board at all. TFT. So you see, like, let's take for example, we would pass TFF. So if we would pass TFF instead of MFF, then the other 2 accounts would be from MFF and TFT. So all the time, just simple to remember this, all the time is going to be the others 2 prop firms that you didn't pass. Right now, we are going to do it the exactly same thing. So we have the credentials for TFF and TFT. We log in again into separate devices. You know, if you have MT4 interfaces, it can be the same interfaces that you used first. You just, you know, change the credentials. And then you have already calculated the lot size, you know, 4.3% anyway in 150 pips stop loss and take profit. Again, you open a buy and a sell, and what you are doing, you are waiting until you are hitting 2 winning trades in a row and you pass. Let's say we have a buy and a sell here, and we are hitting plus, we are hitting a take profit, and here stop loss. So we're going to have a 4.3% win, there minus 4.3%. Then we come back next day, and next day we are going to open again trades, and we hit again a take profit on the same one, plus 4.3%, automatically minus 4.3% here. So we just pass. You see, we're having a profit at 8.6%. and of course we failed this one. Right now, if you have this scenario where you pass in 2 days, then for the next 3 days, you're just going to open, like I told you, 0.01 on a Forex pair or even on US30, it doesn't matter. You know, open the minimum lot size, just buy and sell, buy or sell, and close in the same like second. Okay, just to have 3 trading days, then next day 4 trading days, 5 trading days, and you just passed. Okay, but using the exactly same principles. Right now, they will also give you the credentials for the verification. So we are going to have in the verification, we buy MFF that we just passed first, and number 3 it have TFF. So into verification stage we have these 2 proof firms. I will wipe this. So now we have the 2 accounts in the verification stage. Don't forget, yes, we need to buy all the 4 accounts for the same size. So we can buy like 4 $10,000 accounts, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. It doesn't matter, okay? They just have to be the same accounts, okay? Like number 1, 100K, 200K, number 1, 100,000, number 2, 100,000, number 3, 100,000, number 4, 100,000, or the amount of money that you want to trade with, okay? So now we go into verification. Okay, that was the challenges. So those are the accounts in challenge, and now we are going for the verification. For the verification, we say that we passed MFF, and we say TFF. Now, into verification, we only need to make a 5% profit target. So 5% profit target, only that. We also have, like in challenge, 5% maximum daily loss and 10% overall drawdown. And the things can be very, very easily into verification. What we can do, we can basically use a 5% risk per trade. Again, on US30, like we said, with a stop loss 50 pips and a take profit at 150 pips. So nothing is changing here. We will calculate the 5% risk in 150 pips, and we will get the lot size like we did with 4.3%. And what we are doing, we are going to, it doesn't matter, let's say buy on MFF and sell on TFF. What's going on? Only one scenario possible. One account is going to hit a 5% profit, and we pass. That's it. One trading day and we have the funded account. But I don't recommend you to do this. Why I don't recommend you to do this is, indeed, you're going to pass your account in the first day, but you're going to burn completely the other account. So you're definitely going to lose it because you're going to break the maximum daily loss. It doesn't matter because our purpose here is to get one account out of the 4, so the purpose is met. You just have a funded account, but you know, you can not trade from the next day because you still need to make 0.01 lots until you have 5 minimum trading days, and only after that they will give you the credentials for your funded account. So my recommendation for you is this. So 5% profit target, yes, instead of using 5% and of course passing in the first day, use just a 3%. 3%. Use just a 3% risk per trade. So 3% risk calculated in 150 pips, like we did here, calculating 4.3% in 150 pips. And what you are doing, you're applying the exactly same system as in challenge. You know, you go buy on one, sell on the other one. Let's say this one is going to go with a stop loss. You have minus 3%. The other one is going to hit take profit automatically. So you have, sorry for this, let's see. So you are going to have a plus 3%, which is mean you need 2 winning trades in a row. Again, you know, like 1 trade per day, nothing more than this. You are hitting 2 winning days in a row and you pass. Let's say tomorrow you're also going to hit take profit here, plus 3%. Minus 3% here. So you're going to have a total of 6%. So you pass because you only need 5% to pass, and you have minus 6% here. Now, the average passing time will be again like 6 days. Okay. Like maybe you hit the next day you are hitting take profit here, stop loss here, and you just repeat the process until you hit 2 times head or 2 times tails and you pass. But what's the thing here? I told you in the beginning that you will not necessarily lose the other 3 accounts. Of course, from the challenge, it's very hard to come back from an 8.6% loss on the other account, to recover it. But on this, in verification, you have a huge chance to recover also that account. Because, in challenge we have 30 days to trade, maximum 30 days, but in the verification we have 60 days, so which is like 2 months. So you have in average 55 days to recover this account. So if you make, for example, 11% profit on this account in 55 days, with your own trading system or using our signal services, it doesn't matter, okay? You can recover this account also, and you have 2 funded accounts. It's not easy to make 11%, but even a better thing is this. Just make only 6% out of this account. So if you make 6% profit on this, that means you're going to go on 0, so 0 profit. And if you go on 0 profit, then what you can do, you can buy, if you have the account from MFF, you can buy a TFF account and a TFT account in challenge. You apply the exactly same system, and then you'll have again 2 accounts in the verification, but you only paid for 2 challenges, not 4 anymore. And what you're doing again 3% risk. You hit 2 in a row, then you pass. You have another funded account. You have again a minus 6 on the other one. If you recover, again you go to break even, and you can buy another 2 accounts only, not 4, and pass another one. So you can basically repeat this process. Now, it's not guaranteed that you will recover it, but again, it's just a bonus. You have anyway a funded account, and that is only a bonus. Now, let's clarify this. So, why we are using 3 different prop firms? So, if we are using only one prop firm, let's say we buy 2 accounts from MFF, we go buy on one and sell on the other one, that's against terms and conditions. So, they are basically going to ban us. So, we cannot use this system on the same prop trading firm in the same time. Good. Now, why we are not using with only 2 prop firms? So, if we are using, let's say, only on MFF and TFF. So, in challenge, we buy one from here, one from here. We go buy and sell on one, buy on one, sell on the other one. Is no problem. There is nothing against the terms and conditions. We pass the challenge using the system. So we have, let's say, MFF challenge passed, so we have an MFF account in verification. Then we buy again 2 challenges, one from MFF and one from TFF. If we're only going to use 2 prop firms, it's going to be the same. Again, in challenge is no problem because we will go with buy on one and sell on the other one. But now it's a chance, and when we are saying that it's a chance, that means we are not in control of the situation 100% anymore. We know for sure that we will pass one of these 2 accounts with this system in an average time of 6 days, but we don't know which one. So if we don't know which one, it's a chance for us to pass again the MFF account. So if we pass again the MFF account, that means in the verification we will have MFF with MFF. So what does that mean? That is mean that we cannot use this trading system because we're going to go buy and sell and they will see us immediately, and that's against the terms and conditions, so they will suspend us. But when we're using this system with 3 different prop firms, or more of course, with 3 different prop firms, we are all the time 100% in control of the situation, and we will never break any terms and conditions from the prop firms, because all the time we are going to have also in verification 2 different prop firms. Now, looking at this is not anymore a question if you are going to get a $1 million, because you know it's $1 million, it's the trader's dream to have $1 million accounts. So it's not a question of if you are going to get to a $1 million capital, the question is just when. When you will get, because you will get there for sure with this system. This system is just a matter of buying accounts. Like if tomorrow you have the money to buy for $200,000 challenges account, in like 10 days, you will have $200,000 into your administration. So within like 3 months, you have a $1 million into your administration. You see? So it's just a matter of buying accounts. But you know, my recommendation for you right now is not to like start buying from your own money all the time. Buy 4 accounts, it doesn't matter the size, start with minimum, start with 10,000, it doesn't matter. Buy 4 accounts, you will pass one within like 10 days, you will have a funded account. What you need after that? Think about this. If you only make a 2% profit, so we don't talking about making 20%, 10%, not even 5%. Make 2% profit in a month, and with that 2% profit, you recover all the money that you paid for the challenges. And you even make a little bit of profit because they will also give you the money for one of the challenge. Only with 2% profit. So you don't need to be the best trader in the world. You can be an average trader and still make money. Or you can just, you know, use our signal services and continue to trade with a funded account with the signal services, and that's it. Okay, you will know that you are going to make money in a consistent way. And you can use the lowest risk possible, and you will make 2%. Make 2%, withdraw the money. You will draw the money anyway because they will give you the money, okay, when the profit split will come. What you do with this money? Use the money that you get from the prop firm to buy another 4 accounts. You buy another 4 accounts. Within like 10 days, you have another funded account. Then again, think about you started with 100,000. After 1st month, you get the payment, and only 2%. Even only 2%, you have the money to buy another 4 accounts. You buy another 4 accounts, within like 10 days, you get another funded account. Now you have $200,000 into administration. Again, make only 2%. Now 2%, how much it is? It's $4,000. Again, get the 2% out, like nothing huge. Nothing huge. 2% is nothing basically, okay? So get the 2% is $4,000. Now buy 4 accounts for $200,000 each. Within 10 days, like in average 10 days, you will get another $200,000 account, funded account. Now you have $400,000 into your administration. Again, make 2%. Now 2% is $8,000 per month. And you see, it's just a matter of buying accounts, but you don't need to have like all the money from your pocket. Just, reinvest your profits for like 3 to 6 months, and you'll get there very, very easily. And if you are not already a consistent, profitable trader, just use one of our trading signal services. And that's it, nothing else. In special, let's take for example, premium signals, we are trading like 5 minutes per day, and 2% is basically nothing into that group to reach with a pro forma account. So, I told you in the beginning that I will also show you how to pass the challenges that have a 10% profit target. Because these challenges is for this system that I show you is to passing the firm that has 8% profit target. This is just to get even more capital. Only out of these 3 pro firm, you can get around $1.4 million, okay? So if you want even more, let's get into the 10% profit target system also. It's pretty similar, we're just going to change some percentages, okay? So let's clean the board first. So we have a 10% profit target. To be able to pass this type of challenge with 10%, because only the challenge is a problem, like only the challenge is different. They have 10% profit in challenge. When it's come to verification, they also have a 5% profit target like the other one had, okay? So it's nothing changed into the verification. Now, we will apply the same system. We are trading on Dow Jones using a stop loss and take profit on 150 pips. We are placing only 1 trade per day. Now, when it's come to risk, if we are going to risk 5% profit, 5% from our balance, we can make indeed 10% into winning trades. But if we are going to risk 5%, it's very, very shortly that we are going to break the maximum daily loss. So that means it's basically like no way for us to use a 5% risk per trade. Now, the best thing for us to do is this. Using a 3.33%. Using a 3.33% risk per trade. This is mean that if we are using a 3.33% risk per trade with a trade with a 1-on-1 risk to reward, we will need 3 winning trades in a row to pass. Now, if we are making 3 winning trades in a row, our profit is not going to be exactly 10%. It may be around 9.8%, 9.9%, 9.7%. Again, this is like just something extra for you. You got enough capital from all the prop trading firms with 8% and you just now want some extra. You can use the premium signals or any other services from our side to make the 0.2%, which is like nothing, okay? Now, for us to be able to make this target, we need 3 winning days in a row. 3 wins. Like you remember, from 8% profit target, our average passing time is like 6 days. In this case, with 3 winnings in a row, the average time will increase up to 10-15 days. Because, you know, it's just a matter of probabilities. When you flip the coin, you know, you flip the coin, it's head, tails, head, head, tails, head, head. You see? There are a lot of chances, you know, for 2 in a row to come very fast. But when you think about flipping the coin and you have head, tails, head, 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 you see? So the probabilities are changing. So it's going to go down, which is mean the passing time for us will increase from like in average 6 days to like 10-15 days. Now, it's not a big difference, okay? Like you will passing anyway, but it's just going to take you a little bit longer. I mean, I can pass in 3 winning days in a row, one after another one when you start trading. But, you know, just to be sure, this is what you need to take in consideration. Passing time for 10% profit target, 3.33% risk per trade, 1-to-1 risk to your ratio, exactly the system that we used in the other challenges. 1 trade per day, US 30, stop loss take profit 150 pips. We will need around 10 to 15 days to actually pass the challenge. After we pass the challenge, in the verification we have the exactly same situation like the others. We only need to make 5% profit target, so we will use a 3% risk per trade to not blow the other account like in the first day. Okay? The same things with this. We need to use 3 different prop firms in the same time. So the exactly same concept like we discussed in the beginning, okay? To not break any terms and conditions. It can be any 3 prop firms that you prefer, but they just need to have the exactly same conditions. And we have a 10% profit, a 5% daily loss, and a 10% or more, of course, maximum loss. So what we need is just 3 prop firms that meet those conditions, and you are just good to go. Like you are seeing, it doesn't matter who you are, for how long have you been trading, are you consistent profitable or not, where the market is gonna go, it doesn't matter at all. With this system, the only thing that can happen is for you to have a funded account in a very short period of time, and then repeat this process over and over again. And after you get the funded accounts, if you are not a consistent profitable trader, if you don't have your own trading system, just join Trading Buster Signals, and that's it. Just going to trade in a consistent way. Even if you have your own trading system and you are a profitable trader, you can use your strategies on some of the accounts, and of course you can also use our Trading Buster Signals on some other accounts, just to, you know, spread your portfolio. The system is very clear and is very, very easy to use. So it's just a matter of time until you're going to get where you want to be. I'm talking here about not hundreds of thousands of dollars in administration, but millions of dollars into administration. It's just a matter of time. So take care, and I'm looking forward for your results.